2.
Right, well, in the interest of doing a studio diary, I thought I'd vlog absolutely everything that goes into this, well, as much as I can. And I've been working on artwork, an integral part of the album process. Now, the guy who did the artwork for Never After, if you remember this, is it going to focus? I don't know. Unbelievable artwork by Kim Aldau from Sweden. And I couldn't recommend his work enough. I was never in doubt. I wanted to use Kim again for this artwork. But obviously I had to come up with a concept. I had to come up with an idea. I want to base this on the old video games that I used to love, like the Sega Mega Drive games, you know, Streets of Rage, all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to create lots of hidden things in the artwork as well, because for me, you know, I have this synesthesia thing with music. I see music, I see the textures, I see the colors. But I think it's really important to have good artwork as well. I think that just looking at an album cover and associating the music with that album cover is really important. It's iconic. It kind of solidifies the album and the music together in your memory as that image. I just think artwork is so important. So I got to work. I got a little notepad out, got a pen, got a pencil, whatever, and I just started scribbling ideas. Now, what I show you now is not the final artwork, but it's close. It's pretty close. I think I did a pretty good job here. As you can see, there's me here with the guitar, and I'm walking up sort of like a Tokyo back alley, and there's this big fella here who's waiting for me to beat me up at the end. This sign here is taken out of Streets of Rage artwork. Pretty much lifted it completely. You got this fella here, he's kind of like secondary to this guy. This guy like the big boss, this kind of like the mini boss. And you got a little fella here smoking as well, just like waiting, just seeing, you know, like a mini boss. That's kind of the image I was going for. That's what I wanted to go for. Now I know what you're thinking. Did I really do that artwork myself? Well, no. Ananda did some of the pencil work. She won't want to put a name to that. She's actually a fantastic artist. But yeah, my girlfriend did some things, because there's towers in the background with her idea. Anyway, I'm going to put on the screen right now the final artwork. Maybe I can do this side-by-side thing. All jokes aside, Kim has absolutely knocked this one out of the park. The attention to detail that Kim had on this artwork is absolutely incredible. There are so many little hidden Easter eggs that we put in, lots of little references to different games, Sonic, Streets of Rage, Zelda, Mario. There's tons of little references dotted around, and I might do a little competition to see if anyone can find all of the references. I'm so lucky to have an artist like Kim. I can't recommend him enough. And I think one of the big things that helped me land the collaboration with Yuzo Koshiro, I think, was the artwork. He said, "I understand perfectly what you mean." And I think a lot of that was down to Kim's ability to transport us back to the early 90s into that kind of 16-bit, 8-bit generation of gaming. So we've got the Sega Genesis Mega Drive font thing for the Andy Gillian kind of logo here. The album's obviously arcade metal. I've got a friend of mine from Japan to translate that into Japanese. We've got that on the neon light here, which is awesome. We've got the big bad boss here, a little mini boss here, a little side boss. That was the guy I drew with the cigarette. Kim's taken a slightly different approach than I did, but you know, it's fine. I'll give away one of the Easter eggs. That's the Zelda Triforce on the motorbike number plate here. Look at this. That is my guitar. That is my guitar. That is my jacket. He's even put the Sock of Doom at the top there. It's absolutely incredible. He's managed to get the decals on there just perfect. I'll give you one more of the Easter eggs as well. If you zoom in on this, really far in, you'll see the Streets of Rage 2 poster hanging in the arcade. So cool. I don't know whose shoes these are, but that's pretty sweet. Don't know whose shoes they are. And obviously the arrow that I drew, I do have to take credit for. That made the cut as well. And love these lanterns and the lightning striking the birds. I mean, look at the detail this guy's gone into. It's absolutely insane. Just amazing. So proud of this, so happy. I can't wait for people to finally be able to see the artwork and hear the music and experience it. We're going to be printing the vinyls, CDs and cassette tapes if we can get them. Well, there's a global shortage on vinyl at least. When I checked last time, it was anything up to 20 weeks of wait time to get vinyls printed. So I'm a little bit worried because we're trying to get this out, really trying to get this out by August, and I don't know. I don't know. It's all just up in the air. I'm trying to arrange. First of all, I was trying to get someone else to distribute for us, maybe record labels, just to do a distribution-only deal. I don't want to get ropes into a record deal. I've already paid for everything to be done on the album, so I don't need to borrow money, thankfully, from a record label. But yes, I paid for everything myself with the help of obviously the income from Patreon, which is basically funding these albums I'm making, which is absolutely incredible. Couldn't do it without my patrons. So shout out to you guys. I just keep circling back. I keep trying to go to other distribution companies, and then I just come back to, I just have to release it myself, because, well, let's say that I end up going with a distribution company who do an 80-20 split. And what I mean by that is they print everything themselves. Great for me, I don't have to ship anything out, as I do now. I ship everything out personally from my studio, my little room there. If I go with another company and they offer me 80-20 split, they print it all themselves. Great, that's wonderful. I get some time back. The fans pay maybe $1 less because it might be centralized in Europe. But then the fans are paying 80% of their money's going to the wrong person. And this is where it gets messy with record deals. And I'm pretty sure people would rather pay the artist. Andy calling, I'm just looking into the wait times for vinyl. I think you said it was about 18 to 20 weeks at that time. I don't know what it's like now. Still about something like that. Because I've got an album ready, I want to release it in August. And do you guys do cassette tapes as well?
Yeah.
And is there a crazy time to wait on that, or is it just the vinyl that's... Thanks, mate. See you around. Bye. That's actually super helpful. That's really good. Vinyl is 20 weeks wait, which is a long time, but we can get it done by August if we start now. CDs take 2 weeks. Cassette tapes seem to take 6 weeks, so that's fine. So if we wanted, we could do this now. That's everything I wanted to hear, really. Morning. How's the hair looking? I just woke up and I was informed that every single person at that gig last month, the Orpheus Omega gig, Triple Kill, shout out to my boys, every single person at the gig got COVID. So I woke up and I took a test and I got the faintest line known to man. You probably won't believe it. You probably won't even see this because I don't think the camera's going to pick it up. At a time where I literally can't afford a single day off. We are working so hard. We're going full throttle now with the release plan for the new album. We're going for it. We're doing it ourselves. We've kind of committed to it. Trying to get everything ready by August, September. Pissed off, but I'm just going to carry on working until this wipes me out because we've got too much to do. Getting the vinyls ordered today, I think. I'm learning one of the songs from music video. Samus is going to be involved. Jeff Loomis is going to be involved. Shouldn't have told you that. Rewind. We've got like a couple of months and then this shit needs to go. Pre-sale needs to happen. I've put a date on it now. All right, I'm committed. That's what you got to do. Sometimes you got to commit. F***ing Rona. Nan decided to cancel all the job stuff. We're going to be out of work for a little bit. I'm going to keep on going, hopefully. Catch up with you later. Hope I don't die. All right. You filming? I've got the text. I've got it. Positive. Please isolate immediately at home and tell your household contacts, social contacts, employer. Well, that's me. I tell myself. I got it. Oh well. Back to the studio I go to stay indoors and do what I do. I hate soup. I don't usually eat soup. It's like soup's actually supposed to be good for you in times of distress like this. Cartoon characters are always eating soup, aren't they? Because the thing is with soup, I always think, well, I'd rather eat my meals than drink them. So I've never been a soup person. In fact, I kind of have always detested the idea of soup. I always think, you know, I'll drink my food when I'm 90 years old and I've got no teeth left. Until then, I'd rather chew it. I felt really faint last night when I went to the toilet. I was obviously up all night. Insomnia is nothing new to me, but I guess it's making this a lot worse. And then I started to feel faint. It was like a panic attack, but it was like my body, but it was really only the lower half of my body. So it was like a half body panic attack. My legs started to do like a Michael Flatley f***ing river dance thing. My legs were doing this, I couldn't stop. Got so much to do, we're trying to push the album out, we're trying to get all this stuff done. Try and tab out some of a song for the new album, because I need to start tabbing out stuff. I hate writing tabs and stuff. But I need to do it, so we're pushing now, we're pushing. I promised you new music, you're gonna get it. So I do it, oh my soup, ADHD, my soup's gonna be cold. Put that back on. Hit this brick wall of nausea and pain and aches and fatigue, and I'm just like, I can't carry on working, I can't do it. Oh, it's hot. It's hot.
Living the dream, baby. Kill me.
Working on tabs for the new album release. I've been preparing that stuff, been getting some artwork stuff done. Been learning songs for music videos. All the rest of it has to be done. But then I'm completely burning out. I'm sweating and the fatigue just hits you like a ton of bricks every time you try and do anything. Anyway, I'm going to show you some of the music video stuff I've been working on. New music video. Got my boy Samus on board. Been working on that I'll show you that in the morning. I'm going to bed. Fuck this.
I thought I'd do a quick stream of the screen as I edit this video. I probably shouldn't be showing you this yet. It's a bit ahead of time, but as always, you guys are going to get the exclusive on everything before anyone else. So here's the predicament I'm in. Samus has an unbelievable rig of lights, LEDs and all this crazy stuff, and as you can see here, it looks pretty magnificent, and I don't really have any of that. So we're going to have to do some editing in post to make this line up with his amazing video. Play a bit of it. The performance is amazing. I have to match that energy, I have to somehow match the lights, but I don't have any other than the 2 white lights that I've got. So I don't know what I'm going to do about making LEDs.
Now I know I've just come off a COVID bender, so I'm probably not thinking quite straight, but this is getting a bit silly. This is a toilet roll bag. 16 embossed rolls. I noticed it had this like blue on there, and I thought that's kind of cool, so I'm going to put that over the light. The light, it doesn't really get more silly than that, does it? I'm working on a budget, and I'm also working on not having the tools I need, so let's turn this on and see what happens. Not done anything. I don't think it's any bluer. I'm gonna get rid of this drum kit, get rid of the black background. I might just put like purple background on my monitor and see if that helps. I'm running out of ideas, guys. It's getting even more silly. But maybe some Zupa Duper freeze pops could be the answer. Let's whip that off. Oh, is that shining through? Is that making a difference? This is getting silly. I'm using a red and a blue. Because I don't have a purple one. And it's not making a damn difference, is it? I've officially lost it. Okay, the drum kit's gone. Got all that other shit over here. That's done absolutely nothing. It doesn't even change the colour of the wall. Let's see if the purple screen... Has that made it look purple? There's a tiny difference.
If it couldn't get any more ridiculous, it's getting more ridiculous.
It kind of does make a difference. Hold on, hold on. The Christmas wrapping paper's coming out. Let's have a go on that one. Nah. Drastic measures. The nail varnish has come out. We cover the lights with these. Hold that one up. Let's see what that looks like.
Yeah, look.
Is it? Is it there?
Yeah, look.
Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Take it off. Back on. It's working. You got another one cooking in there. Where there's a will, there's a way. Where there's a budget, there's usually something in the house to make it work. It's just hilarious seeing how amazing Samus's video looks, and mine's gonna be 2 Chinese takeaway lids with nail varnish on them. And he's got like a $1,000 rig of LED lights. Moment of truth. Got these little lights here. Just put that on top there. Oh, yes. It's pink. It works. Yes. Look how pink it is in here. Same again, purple on this one. It's like that's made for that, isn't it? Here we go. Yeah, that's great. On the actual camera itself, I think it will look better. And we've got the LEDs doing absolutely nothing, but it's nice for them to turn up, being involved somehow. This is trippy. It's looking really good on the camera. Put the LEDs up there and show you that you can do this on a budget. Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna look sick. And now we're moving out here to do the guitar parts. We have Mr. Pink Light, Chinese takeaway container. This light here, the camera there. Another one here against that back wall. And then we've got the LED strip going up against the fridge. And I'll show you the end result when I'm done.
In comparison, this is how my keyboard stuff came out. Not bad. Not bad at all. This is with the color grading on, so I'll just show you what I've done. I don't really know anything about lighting or color grading or filming or keyboard, to be completely honest with you. But I'm trying to match Samus's video as best I can with the limited knowledge and expertise and limited lighting that I have. But I think we've done a bloody amazing job, given we were using, as I said, takeaway boxes with nail varnish on them. Who knew that would work so well? This is the color correction, just making it pop a bit more. I think that's pretty good in comparison to him. Yes. Okay, we've got to make this look like this. I will just enable these. And now it pops. Go back to his. That's pretty close, given that I was using plastic lids on top of lights. Very sensual looking moment there. Pretty proud of that. That's pretty damn close to Samus's. Really bringing out the pink stripe coming from the fridge there. You can actually see a bit of the fridge in the corner, just above the cursor. See that little triangle? That's the fridge. No one will ever know. You will though, because you support me on Patreon, so you get to know the secret source. You've got that inside knowledge now. You could point that out on YouTube. You could go on there and you could comment, "Hey Andy, nice fridge, mate." And people are going to be like, "What are you talking about?" But you'll know. We lost a week and a half to COVID, obviously, but full throttle now. Got to get this album going. Got to get this music video. This is going to probably be the way I launch the album, with this video. So excited. So excited. Let's get back to it. All right, catch you later, everybody. Thank you very much for popping by, and I'll have to put the kettle back on because that's cold, and there's only a tiny bit left. I'll probably get some lunch as I haven't eaten in a while. Alright, the lighting is shit in here, but it's authentic. There's no time to set up lights for this. Parcel has arrived, just got home to find it. I think I know what it is because it's bastard heavy. Pretty excited about this, and a little bit nervous as well, because I don't know what to expect. It's come all the way from China. It could be absolutely amazing, or it could be completely shite. We're about to find out. We'll just get into the bastard. There's a hair in there. Here it is. Bubble wrap. Always get high quality bubble wrap. Holy shit, oh my god, this is crazy. We have gone all out on this album. I'm trying to do something special. I don't want it to just be the CD and that's it. I'm trying to do something really unique and special. I'm a one-man band, quite literally, so I'm trying to do what I can to make it a bit different. This is super, super exciting. These are much bigger than I thought. Oh no, they're great. They're really good. I've got a whole bunch of coins. They're actually 4 bags of coins. I'm so f***ing excited! Now, as this album is obviously about like old, nostalgic gaming arcade machines, grand idea to film one of the music videos in an arcade, in an actual like gaming arcade itself. I thought, wouldn't it be f***ing awesome to get some arcade tokens made? You know, like insert coin, pop your token in, play a game of Time Crisis. You get shot straight away, you have to put in a token. You know how it goes. This is the limited edition arcade metal game token. Arcade token, if you will. It's got the Gillian logo on the back there. It's absolutely made of metal. I won't bite that though. I don't want to get coin-related diseases, but that is freaking awesome. I'm absolutely stoked. Thanks to my man Thrashwolf for making the design for me, helping me with that. So my plan is to have one of these included in every deluxe retro bundle, I think I'm gonna call it. So you can get a vinyl, you're gonna get a t-shirt, you're gonna get a tape, a cassette tape of all things, and you're gonna get one of these arcade tokens. It made a good sound as well, that's even better. This is coming along beautifully. So excited! We'll see if it fits. So we don't have the vinyls or the CDs or the t-shirts yet, but we're using old merch. It's a pretty perfect fit. I mean, it is ridiculous, but we're kind of running out of options. It doesn't matter how we do it, we just need to get them shipped out, you know? You know, these are limited edition vinyls and we risk breaking them if we buy a really shitty mailer. We found like the absolute most perfect vinyl mailers. They're so-called indestructible. They're all the way from the UK. It would cost us £400 to get them shipped over, so that is obviously not going to happen. They used to distribute to Australia, now they don't. So yeah, we're looking at pizza boxes. All right, we're looking at pizza boxes. It's ridiculous. On a budget, we're making it happen. This is a life lesson right here. If you have a vision, you get it done. All right, if you want something done, you go get it done. Doesn't matter how stupid it is, how difficult it is, how expensive it is, you can find a way. And this is us trying to find a way. Pizza boxes. All right. It's not just handing it over to a record label and they do it all for you. Like, we're doing this ourselves from home. We're shipping it out. That's how we did it with Never After. Now we're doing vinyls and there's a few more other things. And I think it's important to show how chaotic and complex it can be to try and work out how to not only have the website do all the right things, then you've got to actually get all the stuff together. You've got to work out how you're going to ship stuff out. And we're doing this from Australia in a pandemic. So The prices are crazy. It's just a bit of a mess. Start to worry about like diminishing profits and just breaking even, because at the end of the day, it would in this case be very much easier to just go with a record label. So it takes a lot more effort to do it this way, but then you have a bit more pride in it, I think, and a bit more control. And yeah, pizza boxes. So we're trying to get some vinyls. Mrs. Mills, non-stop honky tonk vibe. Strictly umpa. It's brilliant. Imagine listening to that. Just gonna pop on Pride of the Pipers. Nice relaxing vinyl.
And the vinyl's $1.
Alright, so we went for the least grubby looking vinyl. Of course, none other than Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. The LP there. And it doesn't look like anyone's ever played this. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma, never been played. So it's a rare find. That was $1, that. Bargain. Alright, we've got the vinyl mailers. So this is the big test. Pizza box or vinyl mailer. I'm actually unboxing a box right now, if you think about it. What a life. Alright, there's just so many variables. Less than a month until pre-sale goes on. Even though we've done this once before, I'm just a little bit worried. Okay, here they are. Oh, they look a bit thin and... yeah, crack it. Put a vinyl and a t-shirt. There's enough room in there, you do that. Goes over there, fold it over, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, you got your thing, alright? And then that gets mailed off. Now the question is this gonna fit a vinyl, a CD, a cassette, a t-shirt, an arcade token, well maybe even 2 vinyls and all that, maybe someone else orders 2 t-shirts and a vinyl, and 2 vinyls and a thing. I don't know, I'm tired, I've not been sleeping very well, and we're f***ing shitting ourselves about this. How rigid is that? Because, I mean, the edges are alright. It's the ridge factor I like on that. Don't know if I'm feeling it, Nand. I don't know, it's alright, it's pretty good.
It's not a pizza box.
No, it's not a pizza box. Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma. On vinyl. 33 1/3 RPM. For your listening pleasure. That's going in there. Hey, what? We're going to chuck another vinyl on top. Alright, someone ordered that one as well. Obviously, you can't order that one from me. Alright, that goes on top, okay? And then, they ordered a fucking t-shirt as well, the greedy fuckers. Right? And let's just assume there's a tape in there and a coin, okay? That works. You do the flipsy. How the f*** do you then, how do you seal that?
So
oh, we
this is
created
how-
we created another bend, did we?
Yeah.
I see what we've done there. Alright, yep, so f*** that one
Meant
off.
to be.
And then you bend it, yeah.
Yeah, but this isn't this forced bend.
Force
again.
bend's alright though, isn't it? Because at the end of the day, force bend is still a bend. Alright, so you gotta think of it like that. The crumple zones, right? Really that. It's the impact is gonna go on there, isn't it? I just really wanted it to work. But I can't risk destroying the vinyls. I have to look at the pizza boxes again. I've just gone over to my local place and asked for a box. So it wouldn't look exactly like this, but if you just imagine that this turned up at your doorstep. I mean, there's some wiggle room, but not that much. We'd probably have to pad it out a little bit. I just love that. The idea of that turning up at your door is hilarious. Maybe this is going to work. Round 2, we're going to give Oklahoma another spin. In the pizza box, Rodgers and Hammerstein's Oklahoma, the 1982 Australian cast recording. Alright, so this is the pizza box that we think we're going to go with. A white version with this, not have the fella on there. I'm just going to give it a trial run now. We're going to slash it around and we'll see how Oklahoma looks. Without further ado, oh shit.
What have you done?
We're renting this place. It's alright. It's just pizza box residue, we're fine. Pretty sturdy, Throw it in the hole! Alright, let's assess the damage. To be honest, it's held true. Little crumple zone there. Structural integrity remains intact. I am pretty amazed by the pizza box. And these cost like, what? 60 Aussie cents, which is probably about 40 US cents, I would think. Hot and fresh. Let's see how it looks. He's happy, look. It's taken a beating on that side. We were launching it off the balcony though. The vinyl remains intact. I think we've got it with the pizza boxes. Pretty happy. The test is complete. There is a little bit of a ding there. But hopefully the postal services won't be throwing them around quite as recklessly as that. Yeah, Oklahoma lives to see another day, and hopefully so will your vinyl when it gets to you. All right, thank you.
To use a migration agent to apply for an Australian visa, make sure your agent is...
Obviously you can tell I'm trying to apply for some Aussie visa so I can stay in the country. So while I'm on hold to the Australian government, I thought I'd do a cheeky bit of vlogging. That is the actual wave of Per Nilsson's guest solo. And Anna had the great idea of embedding it into his cybergenetic cyborg system thing. I don't really know what's going on there. This video will probably get a copyright strike now for this whole music. Ananda's working on the new album poster. It's going to show all the guests. What do you reckon? Does this look like me? Oh, it's just looking ridiculous. Per Nilsson's got the 300 IQ brain in a tank thing going on there with the cycloptic. Not sure why we did that, but we did. Use a Kashira holding a Sega Mega Drive. Doesn't actually say Sega.
Not branded.
Not branded. It actually just sort of says nothing, which is tactical. Don't want to get sued. Jeff Loomis looking blonde and brooding as ever. Matt Heafy, those tats. Old P-Dubs, he's still in the works. Obviously that's what Ananda's doing today. Old mate Taranto, Stephen Taranto there, with his bassy guitar. And then the man himself, Mr. 66 Samus. Oh yeah.
Mr. Lisa.
Oh, Lisa! And Lisa X, which says Jeff Loomis by her, but that's it's definitely not Jeff. We've been moving things around. Well, Ananda hasn't done any of this. She's the artist. So excited to see the finished thing and release it. I had this plan to release it blacked out, one person at a time. You know, like, who's that Pokemon? And it's got the question mark, and then it's like, it's Chansey! And there's like a fucking Chansey on the screen. You fucking remember that shit. Just wanted to show a little bit of that. So I've been coming up with new ideas for new album merch. Obviously we're going to need a new t-shirt for the new album launch, right? So I got out a pen and paper and I started to doodle, started to do some drawings, and it started to develop, do you know what I'm saying? And it just became this masterpiece, if I may say so myself. But I just wanted to just see, you know, what my friend Logan, aka Thrash Wolf, as you know, he's an excellent t-shirt designer. I wanted to know what he thought about it, and maybe if he had a different approach, a different idea based on my idea, maybe we could just sort of bat ideas around until we came up with the final thing. He sent a design back. It's very good. It's not exactly what I drew, but it kind of encompassed what I imagined in my head. I'll just show you. This is one I drew. So that's that one. It's got me. I am topless. This is like how I would actually look, all the muscles and stuff. One of these Japanese towers with arcade metal written there in Japanese, another sort of skyscraper here, and then I'm stood upon a mound of skulls. So, and in the skulls, I thought about having maybe little Easter eggs, little hidden gems that are references to video games. And you be the judge. I'm not sure which one we're going to use yet for the t-shirts, but you be the judge. I think he's done a good job, so I'm not trying to knock his work, but I'm still not 100% sure which one we'll go with. All right, I want to share that with you. Pop that in the old diary. All right. So it's getting close now. This release is getting close. We're sorting out all the finer details, and I am absolutely bricking it because I think we're going to try and launch pre-sale in a couple of weeks. I'm very scared, very, very scared. Nothing is ready. Nothing. It's a terrifying thing doing this on your own, I gotta say. It's terrifying, but it's just gotta be done. Alright, with my buddy Ryan, first ever vinyl test print, and if it's good, I guess I'm gonna say yes, please, I'll have lots of those.
Buy a turntable.
Oh yeah, well that's the problem, isn't it? I don't actually have any means to play the vinyl. Orpheus Omega? Orpheus Omega though. Get rid of him. Get rid of him. What I love is it's the greatest hits as well. I think that's the red blood splatter one we're gonna get. Ooh.
How did they know you had 12 inches?
Do you have a vinyl player?
I don't.
Oh, I don't either. What are you doing, mate?
Just posing with my didgeridoo.
the night before the music video. Theo's come over.
For a bit of a tribal session.
It's a bit late for that. It's 9 o'clock.
It's never too late for channeling the spirits of our
Give it a little
ancestors.
toot, and we'll see if we can. Go on, do a little toot.
Well then.
Don't do it too loud.
It's on or off. It's a binary instrument.
Binary. Oh. Okay, so we're getting some ambient lighting in here, and I am gonna play my album for the first time ever on vinyl. We're gonna test it out. Oh, hello. He's making a noise. And we're getting some ambient lighting going on, so we can get proper psychedelic in here. Oh God, no, my eyes. Oh my, please turn that off. That was horrendous.
It's going to be like a German sparkle party.
I've never been to one of those.
Just imagine lots of Rammstein and sex.
Oh, I have been to one of those. My first ever vinyl. We're going to listen to the test printing, and then we're going to sign off on it and go, yes, it sounded like my album. Okay? If Dolly Parton starts playing, no problem.
I think it'll be a fun night if Dolly Parton joins us for a bit of an adventure.
Throw it in the hole. Literally throw it in the fucking hole. Right. Throw it in the hole. All right, let's go. I'm actually I'm going to have fucking goosebumps, mate. There it is. I can hear it.
Yeah, it's not coming out of
that, not that.
analog sound.
Dude, we're giving away the actual.
Oh! That's all you get. We'll just cut it.
Dude,
I can hear it.
Just from that. You've got them proper.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's alive. Holy shit. This is insane! This is insane! Dude, yes! I can't believe it, man.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it.
You have worked on this for so long.
I just can't believe that's coming out of there, man. Oh yeah! This is one I don't want to play live. Synthwave time, Theo. I'm in a synthwave dream. I can't tell you the feeling right now. It's just incredible to listen to this album again like this, in this room, having taken many, many psychedelic drugs. Oh.
We are so not sober right now.
I'm giving away the whole album right now, and I don't give a shit. I'm very emotional. Very emotional. Thank you for watching the vlog. I'm going to end the vlog like this. I don't know if I will. I might edit this later. But thanks for watching. That's a wrap. We've just been eating pizza. We've got a bunch of pizzas, which is a nice segue into the fact that the pizza boxes have arrived. They've arrived, and I've got them downstairs. I haven't opened them yet, so I don't know if my back's going to allow me to pick these up and take them upstairs, by the way, guys, but check out. There's 3 holes in them. Are you sure these are not bowling balls? Yeah, that's heavy. There are 200 12-inch pizza boxes. Unfortunately, no pizzas in them. Oh, baby. We got the white ones because we didn't want, that fella on the front. I kind of did, but we have to fold 200 of these.
That's fine.
Could you headbutt through it?
Theo's giving it a good inspection. How does it smell, bud?
There's no cheese residue.
Well, that's good.
Well, I guess so.
Oh, there he is. There.
Papa Giuseppe.
Let's get another look at Papa Giuseppe.
No, it doesn't say anything.
Oh, there he is.
Papa Perfect.
Oh, the inspection has begun. Are they the same?
Layers.
Are they the same? They're not, are they?
Not the same.
They told us they thought they were the same. You can see the ridge factor's not quite. Shit, it's not corrugated. It's not corrugated. We've ordered 200 of these.
Could you double box them? Would one box fit in another?
We've ordered 200 of these. So if we'd got Giuseppe, we would have been happy, but because we got flipping flimsy McGee. You see, these are the things that you don't expect that go into making a metal album. You don't expect these long, arduous conversations about pizza boxes, but here we are. You just never know, do you? You just never know. Hang on a minute, does it even fit? Are you kidding? It doesn't even fit. Well, that's the debate over then, because that doesn't even fit in the damn box. So that's not 12-inch. Well, if that's 12-inch, what the hell's that? Did we need 13-inch all this time? So we need 12.5-inch. Plot thickens. Well, we need to take them back now.
Oh,
No, hang on a minute, because a vinyl is 12-inch.
Yeah, but is that an outside or an inside measurement?
Yeah, so what's happening is these parts are taking up some of that 12-inch, so it's probably... Yeah, we need it just slightly bigger. So the problem is that they don't do the white versions in 13-inch. So we have to have Uncle Giuseppe or nothing, basically.
What's a booble wall cup?
Can we just, for a second, have a serious conversation about the implications of having a pizza box with that man on the front coming through international customs? Do you think that's a problem?
No. Because the dogs that smell bad things would sniff it and be like, nope, nothing of interest here.
But it's a pizza box.
How much pizza have I got to eat before we figure out what size we need?
Giuseppe had it down, didn't he? Where is he? We just have to get Giuseppe then.
My pizza box
is
so perfect.
Can you imagine this turning up at your door though?
I'm gonna get some pineapple out of that box.
Are you... Oh, don't start that debate. Do you think this is getting silly if we have that?
I think it'd be funny.
I think it'd be funny as well, but I just worry about the implications, like the pizza-related implications, like...
Imagine someone in customs sees a pizza box go through customs, like some TSA agent in America
That's
is
what I'm
like,
talking about.
what?
We could be in trouble.
They'll think you're doing international pizza.
So just watching an episode of The Orville, and this happens.
This melody is quite beautiful. Who is the composer? It's actually two ancient Earth males. Their names were Rogers and Hammerstein.
Rogers and Hammerstein! So I'm going to call this number Pizza Boxes We Got It Wrong. So I've gone deep into the rabbit hole of pizza boxes, and we've realised that we need a B flute grade cardboard, which is the thicker. It's like A is the thickest, B is like optimal. The white ones downstairs, they were E. Can't have E flute, we need B flute apparently. I didn't realise I was going to be a pizza box expert, but that's what's happened here. So we need 200 B flute 13 inches, not 12. And we actually want them to be single fold, which means they fold inside, not outside, because then it will just seal that gap even more around the vinyl. So I'm going to call this company now, and I need to ask for a delicious brown box. 13 inches, B flute, single fold, delicious brown.
It's Christian speaking. How can I help you?
Hi Christian, I'm looking to purchase 200 pizza boxes. I need the delicious brown ones. 13 inch, yeah, they should be single fold B flute. So I thought we were done with this. I can't believe this is still going on. I think 50% of this vlog is just going to be about the pizza boxes. We just turned up at some random trading estate and we bought the 13-inch B flute. The plot thickened a little bit because we forgot to bring a vinyl to test with, so I had to stop on the way and get yet another vinyl. We went for just a spot of Sibelius Symphony No. 2 by the Scottish National Orchestra. All right, is that feeling secure like that with the lid down? I think we're good, aren't we? I think we've done it. That might be the end of the search for the perfect pizza box. That concludes that. For some reason I'm an expert in pizza boxes now. I didn't expect that, but here we are. 13-inch B flute was the way to go. I'm gonna get my ass out of here. I don't know, we drove for about an hour. I don't actually know where we are. There are just a few more boxes than I anticipated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 boxes. How am I going to shift all this much? I've not thought this through. Well, there's no room in the house, so I guess they're just going to have to live in the garage with the spiders. Holy shit. Blasting Andy Gillian Arcade Metal Tea. Arcade Metal Tea. Arcade Metal Tea. Oh no, that one is the Blue Forest Tea. Ooh. Gets a lot of merch. I better get some scissors. Might have to take it from house to house with us throughout our 40s and 50s, but otherwise, got a fresh ideas. Look at that. Don't know how I'm going to shift all these. Bought too many. Please buy some t-shirts. Is there 3 boxes of those and 4 boxes of the arcade metal ones? We don't know. I don't know what I've ordered. I don't know what I've done. I will never financially recover from this. Ooh. Now this, I'm excited about. Dude, that is sick. That's actually incredible. That is fucking incredible. This is the new Arcade Metal t-shirt. That came out really well. Look at the detail. You've got the Sega Mega Drive here. You've got the game. You can even read Game Over on the Game Boy there. Master Sword. The anatomically correct dimensions of me there. That is phenomenal. Thank you so much to Thrashwolf for the artwork on this. That is beautiful. That is genuinely fucking amazing. Wow. Holy shit. That is absurd. I mean, it's ridiculous. Oh, I've ordered a lot of these. Holy balls. The new Brother, can't read it from here, QL is it? 11T100 printing labeling machine. The reason we have that is because we're going to be saving on ink because it's a thermal printer. This is the new way of doing it. All the orders on the website go into a spreadsheet that Nanda's made, and then that goes to Oz Post. They do some tomfoolery on their end, and then it comes back to us, and we hit print, and all these labels, like 200 labels, are just going to print off, and we just stick them on. No need for ink. Why am I stood like this? Pick up the CDs. The CDs have arrived. Thankfully they're ready, obviously. The vinyls and the cassettes. For some reason, I don't know why, not ready for another couple of weeks. Pretty pissed off, to be honest with you, about that, because it's gonna, I hope not, but potentially significantly impact my album release, because things take a long time to get from Australia to the other side of the world via post. I'm gonna go and see what can be done now. At the very least today, we'll get to see the CDs. So it's a pretty exciting. All right, it's the moment of truth. Got the Arcade Metal CDs. 500 of these bad boys, so make sure you pick one up, please. The garage is looking very, very full. Please buy a CD, for the love of God. I'm having a moment here. There it is. It's there, it's real. Give me a second. Show you everything. I need to just have a moment with this. Wow. That is fantastic. That came out so great. CD here. Who's this gentleman here? On the inside, looking very brooding. The inside notes there. Yeah, they've come out better than I could have imagined. I'm very, very happy with that. Very happy indeed, very excited. They look great, the detail's fantastic. Another massive shout out to Kim. Kim Aldau from Sweden, my artist. He's relatively unknown. He deserves so much praise for what he's done here, because he's, just as he did with Never After, captured the vibe completely perfectly, and it's so important to have good visuals with your music. Music doesn't just sell itself anymore. Gotta have the whole package. And for me especially, like, I work conceptually with ideas and with visions in mind, and to have something early on, like I had this artwork pretty early on. I get him to do the artwork long before the album's finished, so I can kind of get inspiration from his art, and it goes around in a circle. He gets inspiration from the music, etc. And 500 of these bad boys. Soon to be living in my mum's attic in England. Very, very proud moment. Proud dad. I'm a proud father today. That's the moment where you go, it's done. That right there is probably that moment. When you finally hold it in your hands, that's the moment where you feel, even though it's not been released, a bit of closure from the journey and from the long distance that you've travelled to finally realise it exists. There it is. It can be done. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. Still waiting for the vinyls and the cassettes. Didn't realise they were getting pressed overseas. Apparently we're waiting for them to fly into Australia. That wasn't something I signed up for, so I'm a bit unsure what's going on there, but apparently the cassettes and vinyls are done overseas, then they come back, and then I ship them overseas again, so it's the circle of life. I'm just so excited. I need to just turn the camera off and have a proper moment with these now. So excited. It's done. We've got them. Couldn't be more proud. Can't wait for you to get yours. Thank you so much for your support. Hell yeah. Hey, I think I've gone and made myself ill from the stress of trying to get this album finished, but we're getting there. I don't think it's the Rona this time.
I think it's just burnout. That stupid bloody thing is still hanging from this. Quick update. In the interest of the studio diary, things have gone a little bit awry. Doesn't always go to plan. I want to include all the failures in this vlog, as well as all the triumphs. There are many failures. I've run out of time. I've been touring at the same time, which probably is why I've ended up getting ill. That little thermal printer that's supposed to print everything in one, and then we just stick the labels on, make it super easy. The spreadsheet that went along with that took us like 2 weeks to devise, to sync up perfectly with Australia Post's ridiculous way of working. Well, it doesn't seem to print, so I contacted Australia Post and I said, look, it's not printing, we need to start shipping stuff out. And after being on hold for like an hour, someone broke the news to me that actually you can only print those A6 labels if you're doing it domestically, meaning shipping to Australia. I would say less than 0.5% of my orders are from Australia. Everything's pretty much Europe, Asia, and USA. So $350 on that thermal printer, and I can't even use it. Luckily I got a refund for it, thank God. It was 1 day within the refund, so I managed to get that refunded. But like the time wasted to sort all this stuff out, it just hasn't worked out in the end. So now we're gonna have to print everything with a regular printer in A4 and manually cut it out and stick it down with sellotape on everything and blah, 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 blah. It's fine, it doesn't sound like a lot, but if you have 200 orders, it's quite a lot of manual labor that goes into it. But anyway, we've been getting the stuff ready. You can see some of them on the floor. It's hopefully gonna go out in a couple of days' time. But yeah, the printer thing was a complete failure. It's upsetting because that was gonna, I think, save a lot of time, and it's ended up wasting weeks of our time just to research it. Anyway, these are the things that happen. Some other issues that I will get into in a minute when I find out what the hell's going on. So everything seems to be kind of crumbling a little bit towards the end here. If I didn't have Ananda to help me with this stuff, it just would not be possible. She's the real unsung hero of the vlog and of everything I do. I love you, babe. The other thing I've been doing is sending out emails myself. I don't have a PR company or a PR person to do my shit for me, so I'm trying to send out emails to every magazine I know, 100 emails a day, just trying to get some sort of attention for this album. It's very much crunch time now. I've run out of time to do as much of the PR stuff that I wanted to do, and that's, you know, the marketing aspect of an album release is almost as important as the music. Music doesn't really sell music anymore, unfortunately. That's the sad reality. You can have the best album in the world in terms of the music, but if you don't have the marketing behind it, no one's going to hear about it. So I'm worried I've dropped the bollock on this one. Doing so many different things, it's kind of difficult to then dedicate myself as a full-time PR campaignist. Is that a word, campaignist? All the video editing, all the vlogging, all the hype, all the social media. You've got to be your own social media manager. You've got to be your PR manager. You've got to be emailing companies. You've got to be spreading the word as much as you can. You've got to do all the admin that comes along with the orders and the website and the shipping and the getting everything together to ship stuff out. You've got to do all that yourself. It is just a little bit too much. Also, the cost of shipping everything is 3 times as much now than it was before the pandemic. It's just like a little bit of bubble wrap just tips it over and adds another $10. It's just crazy. It's just absolutely crazy. It's a lot, but that's not me giving up. That's just me kind of explaining what goes into it, because it's not just, you know, hey, my album's ready, go listen to it. It's like, hey, here's this thing I've been working on tirelessly for 3 years and I'm pretty much killing myself over, and I hope somebody buys it. To pay rent and eat is basically doing an album every 2 years. That and Patreon. Otherwise, I'm screwed. I'm going to be going back into a 9-to-5 job. There's a lot riding on this for me personally. I don't want to go on about the finances all the time, but I mean, it's a big part of this. Something like $10,000 on merch, CDs, vinyls and everything. It's a gamble. I don't know if people are going to buy it. It's a massive gamble. It's a massive risk. I just hope people like it. Yeah, that's all I can say, really. I'm getting ready to finish off the tour. I will report back with, hopefully with some good news. We'll see.
I have some bad news. Pretty much had a nervous breakdown, to be completely honest with you. The album release is approaching, but up until last week, actually everything was on track. Getting everything ready for the release and everything was gonna happen. It was gonna be perfect. We had this down until last week. I went to pick up the vinyls. It took 6 months for them to arrive, and I picked them up last week, and I almost threw up in the store. They arrived just in time to possibly get them out to you by the release date, which is September 2nd. I took one look at the vinyl and the cardboard sleeve, and I looked at it. Everything I'd worked towards for the last 3 years was in front of me, and I was in love with what I saw. And then I opened it, and they had printed the inside notes backwards. I mean, literally, it's printed backwards. I mean, you'd need a mirror. Like, we've even joked about maybe including a mirror with these orders. I'm trying to laugh. I'm trying to see the funny side. But it's quite difficult for me at the moment. I put so much effort into this, and for that to happen right at the last second, that means now my fans aren't going to get the vinyl in time, and I've not worked this hard to get this product to be slightly wrong. And I think you guys deserve the vision I had in mind. You deserve better than that. The situation we have is this. It's flipped the wrong way around. I can't send them out like that. So the only way I can get over this is to take the hit. I can't wait 6 months. You shouldn't have to wait another 6 months to get these. I've called everyone, every single pressing plant, trying to figure out who can do this and get it over to me in time. And I luckily found someone who said they can probably, regardless of the fact that they had an 18-week wait, they said they can probably get it in 3 weeks. I've had to pay almost $2,000 to get these reprinted. It really hurts me to come to terms with the fact that I'm not going to make any profits from these vinyls anymore. The likelihood is that I may even lose money, but this is the situation I'm in. The vinyls themselves look fantastic. I will show you one now. So this is the red blood splatter one. There's also a neon pink one. I'll show you that in a second. For anyone who's ordered the neon pink, oh baby. I wanted to do something a bit extra, give the 2 options. I really like this one. I think that's sick. The vinyls, I'm hoping it will only be another 2, maybe 3 weeks wait until they get to me, and then I'll ship them out immediately to you. Devastated that the album launch been marred by this horrible experience and this feeling like I've been punched in the gut, you know, right at the last second. But these problems do happen, and that's why, you know, I want to do a video, because it's important to explain that it's very rarely easy. You know, it's not like, oh, my album's done, here it is. Go listen to it, it's done. So much work goes into this stuff, and it's burnt me out. You know, this is the life I chose. This is what I do. I'm not complaining about that. I'm just sorry that it's not gone to plan. Like I said, I want to be real with you, and I want to tell you this stuff, because I think people are scared to talk about when things go wrong. People are scared to talk about the failures, and it's just not seen on social media. You just see the happy-go-lucky faces and everything's going great. And, well, you know, sometimes things aren't going great. Sometimes things are shit. And we should be able to say that. I'm the luckiest guy in the world, but even for me right now, things are going a bit shit. And internally, I'm struggling, to be honest with you. Draw a line under that negativity now. The cardboard sleeves have been reordered. I will get them in a few weeks' time, and I will ship them out to you immediately. The album launch is going ahead as planned. There's just a bit of a delay on vinyls. To summarize, I'm just internally crumbling. Packing up some CDs, and they're going out to Disc Union in Japan. So I'm going to have my album on the shelves in the store, and as is customary with any business done in Japan, I'm going to include a little gift. Throw in one of these arcade tokens for them. Slot that in there. A little card for them. Arigatou gozaimasu. Please find arcade token inside as a gift. And my finger has just smudged the damn text. But there we go. Starting to get everything ready now to send out. It's crunch time. A little bit nervous. Honestly, kind of willing this month to end now. So once August is over, the tour will be done. I can focus on sending out all the stuff. I can get the album out 2nd of September. That's my birthday on the 4th. And then, I don't know, just at least try and take half a day off on my birthday to do something. I think we're going to go to the hot springs and just try and relax. I need a break so bad. God, I look ginger in this light. Long night of packing as we're doing every night. This lot's going out tomorrow morning. It's already labelled up. We paid everything online. And I got to take all these out. This is going to be UK, Canada, and USA. Today I already sent a bunch of other ones. Batches like that are going out every day. Lots of post-it notes. We've got some Japan, we've got Australia there, Germany. This is only a tiny sample, actually, not to toot my own horn there, but
Lots of t-shirts getting ready to be packed. It's crunch time. I'm going on tour in 2 days, so I want to get a lot of these orders out the door. I'm not going to be able to get all of them out probably. We're very tired, but we're very grateful. Extremely grateful for all the orders. It's just unbelievable to get this many orders in. Thank you so much for everyone who's saved the day basically with this vinyl kerfuffle. I'm going to try and get some sleep now. It's the wee hours now of the night. We're all going a bit mental in here. We're going a bit insane. I shall see you soon. Take care. Just got back from tour, got my tour beard on. Some new grey hairs in there. And the stress of the album stuff. I'm back to finish it off. We got a whole box here. Look at what Nana's done while I've been away. Massive merch box full of orders. I think there's 51 orders in there. We've already got quite a few of the orders out the door already. Super grateful. We're taking these down to the post office today, and obviously we're not able to send the vinyls out yet because we're still waiting for the vinyl reprints to come through. So thanks for being so patient about that. But yeah, we've got all the other orders, CDs, t-shirts and everything else going out the door. Follow me. Check this out. Look what's arrived, look what's arrived. It's a box with polystyrene. Turn it up, look what's inside. There might be something for you if you ordered one. The tapes have arrived. Oh my god, they look incredible. Look at this. Oh. I got a panic then because I thought it was backwards. Absolutely epic. Look at that. Look at that. Who would have thought we'd be printing cassette tapes in 2022? But it happened. I did it. I went there. I was mad enough to do it. So if you've ordered a retro bundle, you're going to get one of those cassette tapes with it. I'm going to go upstairs now and show you a bit more. I've already got the cassette tape upstairs. We're going to do it now. Let's go. Ah. Look at this beauty. Unbelievable. Very quick impromptu unboxing of the tape here. I'm so excited. I've got so much to get on with. I wanted to just quickly show you this. Look at that. Side A, side B. I need to find a cassette. I don't have a tape player. I have to find one to put it in, and hopefully it won't play like Billy Joel or something ridiculous like that. Hopefully it'll actually be the album. I don't know, I haven't listened to it yet. Alright, I can't get low enough. Sorry, I haven't had time to set up the tripod. I've got so much going on, right? But that is absolutely f***ing amazing. To have this album on a tape. There you go. Inside, got the notes again. Thankfully they actually printed the right way around this time. Little picture of me there. And you get this little card. The only way you can get this tape is by ordering the retro bundle. Thank you so much for all your orders. I will be getting them bundled up and sent out in a pizza box, coming to a town near you as soon as the vinyls are reprinted, which should be any time now. I'm expecting a call any moment, and we'll get everything sent out. But until then, this is amazing. I need to go find a cassette player from somewhere. I can't wait to listen to this on a tape deck. Holy shit. These are all paid for online. Sorry, there's so many. I'm extremely nervous. I'm shaking. The vinyl reprints have just arrived. I can't believe they're finally here. I'm a little bit nervous though because the boxes have arrived very damaged. A guy just dropped them off on a pair of trucks, just flung them into the garage and then ran off before I could do anything. So, goes without saying this would be unbelievably unlucky if all of these vinyls are destroyed in transit. A little bit dented. That one's had a real battering. But fingers crossed, we've got them. 5 boxes, 200, just the cardboard sleeves. A little bit nervous, but let's get one open. Let's have a look what we're dealing with. I'm actually shaking. There they are. Wow, okay. So far so good. Nanda, do you want to open it for me? It's not back to front. The writing is correct. Oh my God. That's it. We've got them. We've got them. We did it. The panic is over. The absolute insanity is over. Nanda's running that one up the stairs. Let's get these up and let's get boxed. I'll show you what we got going up here. We've got about 120 pizza boxes ready to go out. I'm happy. All right, let's get this shit on the road. We're gonna have to use the cellophane pouches from the old ones. They fit like a glove. Look at that. We're in business. Nothing's printed wrong. Yes! If you've ordered vinyls,
These are going to be coming out to you now. Bleeding like you wouldn't believe. I don't know what I did. I don't know. I was just pure excitement. A blood vessel just burst in my knuckle. I think I'm just so happy. We're getting them out. It's total madness. We don't know what the post office are going to expect. Just to recap on everything that's happened, I just want to say an absolutely massive thank you again, a million times over, a gillion times over, to the people who came forward, donated, said, you know what, I'll buy a misprint. I'll buy a misprint. Don't worry about it. People who donated more than the $7 I was asking for the misprint. The people who just shared the video and commented and have sent me encouraging messages and encouraging words. Because this to me was a massive, massive disaster. It almost derailed the entire album launch. Luckily, everyone kind of understood, came through. I think it's important just to be honest and forthcoming with you guys and tell you what's going on. Thank you so much for your understanding. Thanks for your patience. I'm so relieved. We're taking the old misprint, take her out. This goes on this pile, the misprint there. Take out the disc. This one's pink, that goes on that pile. Misprint goes on that pile. I'm gonna take them all apart and separate all the pieces, put them into piles for 200 of these. And then I'm gonna get the reprints and stick the discs inside them, then put them inside the cellophane. But not before I number and sign every single one of them. And that should then take care of the issue that we had with all this stuff. And this room's about to get very messy. Quite literally the Leaning Tower of pizza. It's all kicking off. Got the pinks, the red and blacks, blood splatter. Nana's going ham on it as well. Going to town. Going to absolute town. I'm nervous because I'm signing the first one and I'm making it out to Yuzo Koshiro. So I don't want to get this wrong. So I'm going to number every one of them. So I'm going to put 1/200. I almost up my own name. First vinyl. Going out to my man Yuzo Koshiro, thank you so much, dude. You're not going to see this video. I don't know why I'm saying that. But you're going to see this. I'm shaking. So I never thought I'd see that. I never thought I'd see that. All right, 199 to go. Let's get on it. Well, it just seems to be getting worse in here. It's the bomb site. Working hard. We've done a couple of hours so far. It's gonna be a late evening. Signing and numbering every one of them. So you're gonna get that. You're gonna get the mugshot with the signature. Oh, it never ends. It never bloody ends. I'm up to 163. Signing all the posters to go out with the retro bundle. There's 100 of these. Nanda's doing all the pizza boxing. We are finally putting stuff inside the pizza boxes. What have we got there, Nanda? Is that tapes? Oh, cassette tapes going in. Love it. Oh, the coins are going in. The coins are going in. I see one of those coins being dispensed. Oh. Thanks so much for all the orders. I'm completely overwhelmed. I'm just chuffed. Chuffed with how this is going. I'm gonna get back to signing now. My trusty Sharpie. We're going bronze. I'm bronzing these ones. I was using gold and then that ran out and I've gone for bronze. And I'll tell you what, I think I actually prefer the bronze. I just can't believe how long this is taking, but it's hard to explain. The pizza boxes are ready to go out here. They're just single vinyls and stuff, and these are the retro bundles. We're whittling it down, we're getting there now. These are the guest musicians. They get pretty much everything because they're awesome. Not that you're not awesome, but the guest musicians, we get some stuff. I'm gonna send that stuff over. They're gonna need to get everything, right? Got a little shop going on. We made little mini ones for the back holes of the pizza boxes there. So the process is this. Ananda picks up a box, puts it here, opens it up, puts in a misprint vinyl, swish. No one even noticed. No one even noticed it going in. You can have a nice little surprise when they see they get a misprint as well. Thanks everyone who's donated a little bit of money for the misprints, by the way. They are collectibles now. They are collectible items. Rare, in fact. While Ananda does that, I, on the laptop, look up the order, make sure we're absolutely 100% sure that is in fact what they ordered. That's important. So I've already done that. I know it's just a vinyl for this fella. So it's going in there. I then take my Yorkshire Tea pen. Sponsored by Yorkshire Tea. Sometimes it's the Elixir pen, Elixir Strings as well.
Sponsored by Elixir Strings.
And then I grab one of these cards. Here's one I made earlier. Thank you for your ongoing support and all that stuff. Flip them over and do a personalised message to every single one that goes out. Thanks, Christopher. Andy. And then that's going to go in with the order. Like that, look at that, that's beautiful. There's a system. I grab one of these, pop it on there, cover up the holes, so nobody can put drugs in. No little breathing holes for you, vinyl. You're going to suffocate in there. Now there's got this down to a T. They are pizza boxes, but they are very sturdy, and we're trying to kind of cover up anywhere it says pizza. So it says pizza here, obviously. We're going to put the actual label on top of that for the address. Securely fasten it here with some brown tape. Love your work, Nanda, good job. My job's quite limited, really. I just do the little holes and look up the order on the laptop. Moral support, obviously, as well. It's important. Write the little card and vlog stuff, really. So that's what I'm doing. So that's the stack of how many we've done so far compared to the entire house being, pretty much full of these pizza boxes. Delicious pizza sign at the bottom there. Beautiful, can't even see. Customs will never know that was a margarita. Large mug going in. Perfect. Thanks for all your orders, obviously. I think I've said that a million times, but I really do mean it. That's probably the end of the studio diary. Thank you for watching this crazy journey. It's not always positivity. It's not always happy. It's not always easy. There are some bumps in the road. There were quite a few with this release. Thanks for sticking with me through it all. We've got a lot of work to do to catch up with all the orders that are going out. Thanks for all the ones that are still coming in. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you guys. You're the reason I do this. And here's to the next album. Cheers.